Welcome to the New York Sports Machine. I'm your host with the most, Jersey Joe, joined by our resident baseball expert, Kevin Walsh. Kevin, there are meaningful baseball games happening in New York all over the place, but let's start off with the New York Yankees right now. Huge series coming up against the Blue Jays. Highlight it for me a little bit. What do they have to do to really take as many as they can?
For the Yankees, the key is going to be their pitching. You don't want to go into the Blue Jays with the mindset of let's out-hit them. That's probably not going to happen. Obviously, offense too needs to come, but they need players like Tanaka and Cervino and the people who are going to be pitching in this series to step up and have some really good games and go deep into ball games and then throw it to Betances and Miller to shut the door on the Blue Jays.
Now, let's still talk about that pitching for a minute. How dependable is this Yankees starting staff right now? We've seen some injuries go down right now, but we've seen some guys step up. How dependable is it for the long haul?
I think it actually has become one of the more dependable rotations in baseball. At the trade deadline, I was an advocate for bringing in another arm, but Cervino's call-up kind of filled that void. I think that come postseason time, CC Sabathia might be a little bit more reliable. Nathan Eovaldi, although he is now shut down, 14-3 on the year. Obviously, the ERA is not what you would think, but still been dependable. And then guys like Tanaka, Pineda, and Cervino, who are all quality pitchers in that postseason run and in the postseason, I think are really dependable arms that any team would like to have.
Well, now, obviously, we turn our attention to the other side of the New York with the New York Mets. And again, we're starting off with pitching. It seems like both sides right now, pitching is at the forefront. And obviously with the Mets, how could it not be with this series against the Nationals coming up?
Obviously, when you look at the Mets, they're not winning most games due to these huge offensive outputs. And obviously things have changed and their offense has become much more respectable than what it was. But you look at this team, and obviously where their wins and where their strength lies is in players like Jacob deGrom, Matt Harvey, although he obviously has his own issues, but even someone like Bartolo Colon stepping up and throwing some serious, impressive outings. Although that bullpen is shaky, if it gets to Jeurys Familia, he does seem like he will close the door. So right now, the Mets have a nice set of pitchers who come out on a day-to-day basis and give them good outings, and an offense who has been able to step up.
Well, obviously, you talked about Matt Harvey and the issues right now, but I'm going to let you take it away. The innings limit, everything else that's going with Matt Harvey right now. At the end of the day, how do you boil it down?
I truthfully think that it's not Matt Harvey's fault. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I think when he came out and originally said, I thought the 180 innings limit was a hard limit and that's what it was going to be, I think he was kind of speaking the truth as to what he thought. Now, he probably thought that because that's what Scott Boras told him. I don't really believe that this comes down to Harvey's fault. I think Harvey wants to pitch, but he also wants to be healthy. If I'm the Mets, I'm going to let him pitch tonight against the Nationals, and then I'm shutting him down. You're throwing a six-man rotation. There's no reason to kill your ace, to kill your horse. Let him be there for the postseason. Get this start tonight, maybe one more before the postseason, and then ride him throughout this postseason and let him be your guy.
Well, you heard it from the man himself. Reporting for the New York Sports Machine, I'm Jersey Joe Archino, here with Kevin Walsh. We'll be back next time, folks.